Hey, this is Meegs from Cold Chamber, and you're watching MetalkrantTV. I'm doing well. I'm, just getting ready for the show and walking around, like I said earlier. You know, walked for like 2 hours right now, so my legs are tired.
Got a while to catch up.
Yeah. I mean, the show's up for another, 3 hours, so I'm good.
All right, cool.
It was really, after 13 years not being there, we're selling out and places were full, and the UK really loved us. It was a lot of fun, and the guys in the bands are all really cool guys, and so I had a blast. The tour went better than I thought. Yeah. So now we're going. The UK. The UK's always really loved us, even back then. But I was surprised they still came to the shows, because we haven't played for 13 years. So it was amazing. But I mean, it's a small club, so we can't have the production we normally have. But it's gonna be very high energy, and we play 2 new songs. We play Rivals and I Owe You Nothing. We're playing, obviously a lot from the first record, second record, third record, Dark Days, chamber music. So there's a lot of songs. We play I feel like we're playing 16 songs. That's a lot of songs.
Yeah.
It's over an hour of music. Well, the record for me, I know for the rest of the band, it's our best effort. It's our best stuff yet. It's really heavy, really high energy. It's the first time the record was done with all of us really loving each other and getting along. Because all the other records we didn't like each other, or fought a lot. So this is the first record where it was really focused, and and we weren't trying to copy a trend or copy a band. We were just let's make a Cold Chamber record, 2015. So we're not trying to recapture the past or do a throwback record. We're trying to just do what we do now. The musicianship is a lot better. But it's an angry record, angry and heavy and just it's heavy sounding, tone wise. Yeah, so I'm really excited. After that was just to test the waters. We were trying to see if let's see if the chemistry's still there. Let's see if we even like doing this again. After we did it, we're like, dude, this is awesome, and we were getting along. So we after that reunion show, we're like, let's write some songs, see what happens. So that's what, after the reunion, we weren't planning on doing another record. We just wanted to play that reunion shows because we kind of wanted it. We kind of left it off, disrupted. Very all of a sudden we were no more. Everyone's like, "What? You guys broke up? What?" So after 13 years, we're like, let's play these reunion shows and just let's see what happens. We weren't really thinking anything. Let's just do that show. And then after those shows, we were like, okay, we really love this. Let's do it again. Exciting. I mean, it feels like a new band to be honest with, especially when you haven't played together for 13 years. Well, except for those 2 shows, but it feels like a new band. You know what I mean? That it's so in the past now, all those troubles we had, and now we're different people. We're older, we have families, we're wiser and smarter about things. We're no longer like little punk kids just that doesn't give a fuck. Now we give a fuck, and it's different, and it's feels fresh, and the music feels fresh. It feels new. It feels like we put a record that could compete with other metal bands that are out there right now. And it's it's not a throwback record. It's not like a '90s record. It's a culture from the '90s doing music that's heavy, that's relatable in 2015. Well, the angriness, like from like Dez, is it's not no longer towards the band. His angry now towards other people in his life that I can't say, but that's his thing, and he's angry at certain individuals in his life. But this is the first record where the songs are not about the band. It's the first one because all the other records are all about us, me or Mikey or whatever, and a lot of about me, but. So this is the first one that those lyrics are not towards any of us, and the music, me and Mikey, we like really groovy and heavy. We just felt like the need to just be more balls, So yeah, and that's how it comes out. And then the production of our producer Mark Lewis, he's like really good. And he captures that, and he captures the sound. So it sounds angry, it sounds nasty, it sounds dirty, it sounds really raw, and it's perfect. I mean, I love the sound of this one. Cause I think some of the other records, especially the like chamber music or something, it was a little too polished, because we were going for that sound at the time, but we didn't want that. We wanted something now and new and fresh. Yeah. There's something to be said for all this waking of the dead. Well. He is, besides being crazy, right? He's a crazy guy. Dez is friends with him, and he also lives by where I live. So we're in the same circles, and I think Dez just called him, hey, come down to my house and check out this song. Would you be interested? And he goes, yeah, I'll come down. Checked it out. He goes, that's right now, right there and then they wrote the song. Well, with the music, it was already written. But Dez was writing the song, and they both kind of went, "Oh, I'll do this, you do this," and and that's how it came out. Because I was there when it's in the DVD. Like we were in the studio while they were writing and recording. It was really cool. This waking of the dead, I just wanna say this to you. No, the kids are still really I thought we were gonna come back and have like a lot of old people, or our age. There's some of that, but I've seen a lot of kids, and I'm like, wow, I don't know. I guess there's there's a lot of kids are discovering the music. Also, maybe they have their parents told them about Cold Chamber. I don't know. But it's the same. I mean, it feels. But the only difference is that now we're like a family. We all get along. There's no drama, so that's the only difference. And we enjoy ourselves now on stage instead of going, fuck him, Now it's like it's refreshing. Like it's such a nice feeling to be like around people you like. It's a big difference to play music with people you like. It sucks when you don't like someone. It sucks because then you have to be in the same room and you're like, I hate him, Yeah, and also there was a lot of partying back then, like a lot. So the difference now, we don't party like that. I mean, I'll have a drink, but not, back then it was just crazy. I was 20 something. Everybody was 20 something, and we were all just doing a bunch of drugs and getting into mischief and girls, and now we're all family people. And back then we didn't have families, but we were lunatics, chasing girls, parties, and that's the difference. Just being crazy. And now it's like we're just smarter and just older and wiser. Even if I could remember, because such a long time ago, when we wrote Culture, even that debut record, LA was like a scene, right? No, that was weird. There was a scene, and it was so new. Like everything, Korn and all these, we were so new that we were just writing music that we thought was cool, and going against the grunge music and 80s music, and just doing something really different. And then from there we just developed a style, and everybody kind of all these bands, and and now it's just like we just kind of, we just our style's so defined now, like Cold Chamber, and there's some differences, but that every record is a progression, and this is, but the essence of Cold Chamber is still there. So the direction is like we just go in and just write music. We never copy anything else. We just go, oh, let's just write music. And that's what comes out. After this, well, we did the UK. Now we're doing Amsterdam, and then we're doing some, Luxembourg, and and then we end on Vienna. We're doing a big festival. We're playing with Kiss and a bunch of other bands. And after that, we go to home, rest for a few weeks, and then we start our U.S. run with we're headlining, but we have a Fear Factory as a support, and we're doing that. And then after that, there's more to come, but we still haven't finalized it yet, so we're still waiting for that.
All right, cool.
But we're planning on doing a proper touring cycle. So we're gonna, the record just came out like 2 weeks ago, so it still has a long time, Yeah, thanks for sticking with us, and the support and the love and all the social media, like everything. It's just amazing how people could stay there, stick with you, and still get new fans, and I love it. I mean, I really appreciate everyone. It's the reason I'm doing this, and thank you. Thanks for all the love.
We're rivals to the end. We're rivals to the end.